kitchen floor at night, waiting on a man who never got home right. Kept my voice down low like my mama taught me to, smile and say I'm fine no matter what I was going through. Spent so many years trying not to rock the boat. Now it's just me in this little house, a little less money, a lot less doubt. Some nights get lonely, I won't lie about that, but I'd rather be alone than wishing for what I never had. Yeah, I thought I'd fall apart when I finally let go. Turns out I'm doing better on my own. Got my baby's drawings taped up on the fridge. Got peace and quiet now, and Lord, what a gift. Nobody's slamming doors, nobody's killing the mood. It's funny how freedom can feel so good. I still have hard days, but they don't own me now. Now it's just me in this little house, a little less money, a lot less doubt. Some nights get lonely, I won't lie about that, but I'd rather be alone than wishing for what I never had. Yeah, I thought I'd fall apart when I finally let go. Turns out I'm doing better on my own. I don't need saving, I don't need fixing. I spent too many years believing I was missing something. The woman I was looking for was here all along, waiting on me to finally be strong. Now it's just me in this little house, a little less fear, a lot more proud. Some nights get lonely, but they don't break my soul, 'cause I finally found myself when I stopped losing control. Yeah, I packed one bag and hit that open road. Turns out I'm doing better, better on my own. For the first time in my life, I'll feel at home. There was a cabinet in the kitchen full of things we never used. Crystal bowls and wedding plates, waiting for better news. I spent half my life believing joy had to earn its place, till one random Tuesday evening I pulled them from the case. What if ordinary moments were the special ones all along? So I used a good China Tuesday night, made boxed wine taste expensive, lit a candle just because, no birthday cake, no company, just me learning I was enough. I stopped saving all the beautiful things for people who might never come. Turns out life gets sweeter when you let yourself have some. Dessert before dinner, left dishes in the sink, turned my phone face down, and finally let myself think the house didn't fall apart, the sky stayed where it was. Funny how freedom starts with tiny acts of love. You don't have to wait for permission to be happy, so I used a good China Tuesday night. Maybe healing looks like this, using what you've been afraid to lose. I stopped saving all the beautiful things for someone else's someday. The faucet wouldn't stop dripping, and the landlord couldn't come. I watched 3 videos online, rolled my sleeves up, crawled beneath the cabinet with a flashlight in my teeth, talked to myself the whole damn time like, girl, what have you done? My hands were shaking, but I didn't quit. I fixed the sink myself, water quit its crying. I stood there in my work clothes, laughing in the kitchen. It wasn't world changing, nobody handed me a crown, but confidence grows funny ways, drop by drop somehow. I called my mama after, she said, look at you go. I said, I know it's just plumbing. She said, baby, no, sometimes straight looks like trying anyway. I fixed the starts with tightening one loose screw. Smaller now, but it finally feels like mine. No more walking on eggshells, no more reading warning signs. Funny what peace sounds like. Little house, big peace, that's all I really need. A front porch and a sunset, and my kids are running free. No luxury, no fancy things. A little house, big peace. I don't miss the fighting, I don't miss the fear. Silence used to scare me, now I love it here. Healing sounds quiet. Little house, big peace, that's all I really need. A front porch and a sunset, and my kids are running free. No luxury, no fancy things. A little house, big peace. The best things I found were waiting after I left. Little house, big peace, and finding room to breathe. Yeah. Mama taught me how to cook, how to smile and how to pray, but she never told me I could walk away. Some lessons take years. Mama never told me that choosing yourself ain't selfish. Mama never told me that freedom feels like this. She did the best she knew, and I don't blame her now. But I'm teaching my daughter something different somehow. The cycle ends with me. Mama never told lipstick on her chin, walking in my Sunday shoes, trying to fit in them. She tossed her hair dramatic, said, "Watch me, mama, watch," like she already knew the whole world would be watching. Children don't hear what we preach, they notice what we believe. My daughter stole my high heels and taught me something too. She's learning how to love herself by watching what I do. So I'll speak kindly to my reflection, dance even when I miss the beat, 'cause little girls grow into women who remember what they see. I'll let her hear me laughing instead of tearing myself apart. Teach her beauty isn't punishment, and softness isn't weakness. She deserves a mother who believes her own worth. My daughter stole my high heels. Maybe breaking cycles looks like changing the conversation, and someday she'll outgrow my shoes, but not the love she learned at home. Yeah. Spent half my life trying not to be too much, too loud, too honest, too hard to love, not anymore. No more whispering, no more shrinking down. I got things to say, and I'm saying them now. No more apologizing for taking up space. No more whispering. My voice was always here, I just buried it deep. Now it's rising. No more whispering, no more hiding away. The truth sounds good when you finally let it out. No more whispering. I'm used to lower my opinions so nobody felt small. Say it's okay when it wasn't. Smile through it all. Laughed a little quieter, dreamed a little less, wore discomfort like a dress I couldn't wait to shed. Then one morning I realized most of it came from me. Nobody asked me to shrink. I just got good at disappearing. Now I sing a little louder, take up every inch. I don't owe the world a smaller version of myself. Nobody asked me to shrink, so I stopped. Cut my hair shorter, said no without a speech, stopped over explaining, protected my peace. Not everybody liked it, and honestly, that's fine. The people meant to stay. Don't fear your shine. You can be kind without becoming invisible. Nobody asked me to shrink. Here's to the women learning they were never too much. Be brilliant, be messy, be ambitious, be soft. The right people won't ask you to disappear. Nobody asked me to shrink, so I finally showed up. Nobody handed her a map, nobody showed her the way. She just kept walking forward, one hard step every day, brick by brick. She built herself out of heartbreak, out of pain, out of nights she thought she'd never smile again. She built herself. Every scar became a lesson, every tear became a stone. 32 wasn't the ending. 35 wasn't too late. 40 won't be a tragedy. 50 won't erase my name. I planted tomatoes last spring and watched them climb the fence. Funny how nature reminds you nothing blooms on someone else's schedule. There is no deadline for becoming yourself. I'm still blooming, petal by petal, growing through cracks I thought would break me. The world may worship youth, but I've learned something better. Roots run deeper when they've weathered storms. I'm still blooming. Chose herself a little wiser, a little softer. I'm still blooming. To every woman starting over, look at the garden you've survived. You're not behind, you're not too old. You're still blooming. Used to think I needed someone standing next to me. Funny what you learn when you finally set free. Turns out fear wasn't the end of me. I'm stronger than I look, stronger than I knew. I survived every hard day life put me through. I bent, but I didn't break, and that's the truth. I'm stronger than I look. There were nights I thought I'd never find my way. Now I'm standing here, living proof people change. The mirror sees it now. I'm stronger than I look, stronger than I knew. I've survived every hard day life put me through. I bent, but I didn't break, and that's the truth. First night in that little apartment, I reached across the bed, expecting all that empty space to scare me half to death. But somewhere around 3 a.m., wrapped up in all those sheets, I stretched my legs like I was 10 and fell asleep in peace. Nobody warned me freedom could feel this soft. The first time I slept sideways, I dreamed in color again. No apologizing for existing, no making myself small. I woke up tangled in blankets, smiling at the morning light. Turns out taking up space feels pretty nice. No snoring down the hallway, no waiting for bad moods, only rain against the windows and a room with breathing room, lonely and peaceful. Aren't always the same thing. The first time I slept sideways, I spent years curled up in corners, trying not to inconvenience love. Now I sleep like somebody who finally belongs to herself.
Your coffee cup stayed on the counter 3 weeks after you were gone, like some part of me believed you'd walk back through that front door. I kept your name inside my pocket like a prayer I couldn't read. Funny how a man can lose the thing he swore he'd never leave. I thought love was understood without the words. If I had said it, if I had let you know, maybe you'd still be sleeping on your side of this bed tonight. If I had shown it instead of wearing it alone, you would have heard I love you before you heard goodbye. Girl, I still live inside the silence that I chose. Every town looks like your shadow. Every highway feels the same. Every motel room reminds me of another chance I wasted. I remember how you'd watch me like you knew what I concealed. You were always trying to save the parts of me that wouldn't heal. But I was busy building walls you couldn't climb. If I had said it, if I let you know, maybe you'd still be sleeping on your side of this bed tonight. If I had shown it instead of wearing it alone, you would have heard I love you before you heard goodbye. Girl, I still live inside the silence that I chose. Maybe this old heart wouldn't feel so much like a ghost. You were my home, and I never told you so. Now all I've got is silence and the love you'll never know. Porch talks and Sunday clothes. Mama said, girl, don't make a scene. Keep your head down, keep it clean. I learned to smile when I was hurt, learned to put everybody first. Every dream I had inside got folded up and pushed aside. I spent years biting my tongue, holding tears where they belong. Now I'm singing 30 years of quiet, every word I used to hide. I packed my truth into a suitcase and drove away one rainy night. I didn't leave because I hated him, I left because I lost myself. Now these songs are all the things I never got to tell. Never got to tell. 22, I wore white lace. 24, a baby in my arms to raise. I loved hard, I gave my best, but nobody asked if I was stressed. The mirror showed a tired face, a woman disappearing day by day. One morning I looked in those eyes and knew I couldn't survive that life. So I grabbed my keys
You don't have to stay small. The life you're looking for is waiting past it all. So I'm singing 30 years of quiet, and I finally sound like me. No more hiding in the shadows, no more asking for permission to be free. I carried everybody's burdens till I almost disappeared. Now these songs are proof I'm standing, and I'm still here. Just me, my kids, this old guitar, a brand new road and a hopeful heart. 30 years of quiet behind me, and a whole life in front of me. And a whole life in front of me. Alarm goes off at 5 again. Coffee and a sink of dishes. Pack a lunch and tie some shoes, and check another thing off my list. The world's still sleeping, but my day already started. Ain't nobody coming to save me, so I learned how to do it myself. Some days I'm tired, but quitting ain't an option. It's 2 jobs and a lunchbox, gas light almost on, bills stacked on the counter, but somehow we get along. I may not have much money, but my baby's got my heart, and that's enough to get me through the dark. Sometimes I cry in traffic where nobody sees my face. Then I wipe those tears away before pick up at the daycare. He thinks I'm strong, truth is I'm scared sometimes, but mothers learn real quick how to hide it. Love makes you stronger than you ever planned to be. It's 2 jobs and a lunchbox, gas light almost on, bills stacked on the counter, but somehow we get along. I may not have much money, but my baby's got my heart, and that's enough to get me through the dark. One day he'll understand why I stayed up all those nights, and every sacrifice will find